Hey, Chris!
Roger, what's going on?
I just found an amazing expansion for Red Dragon Inn.
Which one?
Villains.
Villains?
It's new.
It's new?
Guys, SlugFestGames.com/ETG. There you will find the new expansion for Red Dragon Inn. Villains!
It's Red Dragon Inn number 6.
6!
So again, guys, SlugFestGames.com/ETG.
For more. Well, whether you're a guy in a cape,
or a rogue who's so very sneaky,
why don't you sit by the hearthstone and join Chris and Roger as we
entertain the geeky.
What up, Chris?
Roger, how are you?
Man, I'm
Fantastic.
good.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah, life is
So,
good.
Let's start this episode off with an announcement. As everybody knows, Nerd News has a new host.
A great new host.
And it's Jason O'Toole.
And he's doing a fantastic job.
He is. He's knocking it out of the park. And actually, he just posted an episode recently.
With Jams.
Now, Nerd News is going to be going under its very own banner. It's still an Entertain the Geeky production.
Holy crap. It's like we're like building a network or something.
I know, right? So guys, you're going to have to search for Nerd News on its own.
We're going to throw links and stuff.
It'll all be available to you, but it is going to be its own thing, and we are so stoked for Jason.
He's taking the ball and running. It's his little baby now.
It's his baby.
Let it go.
So keep your eyes peeled for Nerd News to pop up on its own. It'll be on Entertain the Geeky's website.
Of course it will.
Easy to find.
And all of our socials. We're going to pump it up.
So we're stoked about that. Dungeons and Dumbasses. Soon.
As soon as we get mics.
Yeah.
That's what's holding us up, guys. Apparently, mics are expensive.
Yeah, so if you want to donate to the mic cause,
just like $1.
Send us an email. entertainthegeeky@gmail.com.
We will take your $1.
No, seriously, if you guys want to donate to the cause and help speed this process along, that will probably be the biggest show that we do.
No, it will be the biggest show that we do.
Like, we understand a lot that we didn't understand when we started this show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that we know not to do now.
Yeah, a lot of things we know.
We know things.
Maybe.
At least we know what not to do. So that's going to be its own. That's going to be a thing. If you guys want to donate to us, send us an email. We'll give you our PayPal info. Actually, our PayPal info is entertainthegeeky@gmail.com. Send us that gift.
$1 whole.
Anything that you can do to help. Here, if you've been listening to the show for a while, it's valuable to you.
We've never asked for anything.
No, we haven't.
That's a bold-faced lie.
But yeah, if you guys want to help contribute to the cause, help us out, man. We'd love to help, and anybody that helps us out, you will get a shout out.
And maybe something.
I will personally write you a thank you letter.
Personally, like on a Post-it note,
on cardstock.
Ooh, that's nice. So now that we're done, begging and pleading and announcing, I haven't bitched for a minute.
No, what do you have to complain about?
Fucking Nintendo. This SNES bullshit. It's the same shit we went through last year, though they swore this go around it wouldn't be that way. They swore we'd have enough, that you wouldn't have to go to eBay and pay $500 fucking dollars for the damn thing. And here you are now, 2 days after it's released, and you can't find it anywhere.
It was the same thing with Nintendo Switch.
I know.
I still think it's hard to find a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, that's a little different, though. Like, Nintendo Switch, I understand. It's not really Nintendo. It's that stupid fucking chip.
Nintendo's got an issue.
Yeah, finding the stupid fucking chip.
No, they need to make more.
It's the chip. The chip is what's holding... The processing chip is what's holding the production of Nintendo Switch up. Well, because that chip is not made by Nintendo. It's made by some bullshit company. NVIDIA. Yeah, and they're using that, and they're making that chip, and it goes to cell phones, and it goes here, and it goes there. And Nintendo, get your shit together, man.
Well, here's the thing. Based off of that chip's architecture, there are about 12 other chipsets that you could use that are actually better than that.
Yeah, but Nintendo don't care.
Look into Snapdragon. You could contact the folks at Samsung.
They probably have, Chris.
I doubt it.
They're pretty. I don't know. They're fucking stupid right now. Like, you've had a year. Get your shit together, Nintendo. Get your shit together.
With an emulator machine, that's something. I guess it's not all emulator, but
it doesn't matter.
That should be easy.
You knew this was coming. You knew that the market was going to be wanting this. You had your test product. I get the 8-bit system being like, oh shit, what the fuck happened? I understand that. That makes sense to me. But you knew You knew what this was going to do. You knew it. You had the opportunity. Now, you can sit there and say, well, they sold out, so they made all their money back and a boatload more. You can always make more money. There's a lot of people out there that want the damn thing that didn't buy it. Now they're going to go on eBay and spend $200 for it.
What they should do is they should do the NES over again as well.
Yeah, fuck it. Do it all. If you're not making the Switch, why not make these things? Open up another little production plant and get to fucking work.
You guys outsource it to China, I'm sure.
I don't give a shit
It's
who
cheap.
you outsource. India, China, Mexico, back here in the United States, I don't give a shit. I want my damn NES and my SNES little guys. I want them. They're so cute.
I have the originals. I don't know.
So do I. But, I want it.
Yeah, they hit you right in the collector.
Right in the fucking you need this bullshit.
Yeah, I was the collector.
Like right in the fucking here's Street Fighter 2.
You know
here's
the
Star
issue,
Fox 2.
You know the issue that arises with the original Nintendo and stuff? System was glitchy to begin with.
Yeah, and?
So when they do the NES, you're going to get consistency that they didn't deliver on 30 years ago.
Give it to me.
So
here's my thing. Like the NES, the little NES Classic, I was like, okay, it's cute, but you can pick those games up, most of those games for dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Okay. The SNES Classic actually has games that are really hard to get on the in the secondary market for a decent price. Super Mario RPG, that's $50 in and of itself. Fucking Street Fighter 2 is like $20.
Yeah, that's a pricey game.
It's so right there between two games, you just paid for the whole SNES little guy. Not to mention all the other bullshit games on there like Earthbound and fucking yeah. I'm still salty about that.
I'm not.
I am so fucking salty about not getting my SNES.
See, for me, I'm just like, I'll run an emulator.
Yeah,
I can go get a controller that looks just like the controller that goes to that system, run it on an emulator, and I'm happy. Today, I went and worked on one of the bar top arcades that I'm making.
You didn't do a damn thing today. Don't lie to the listeners.
I did, and it was awesome. I posted pictures of it on Facebook. My stepdad, he's the one that built it with me. Because we're making the template right now, and then next week I'll probably make a couple of them.
Couple of templates?
No, a couple more. The actual units.
So I watched Discovery.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then I downloaded CBS All Access.
And?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of Trek people are going to be pissed off at me for saying that. It's not Star Trek in the sense of... It's not... Okay. Star Trek shows have a very hard time launching.
Yeah?
Okay. Look at Next Generation. That whole first season was bullshit. Deep Space Nine, same thing. Voyager, same thing. It takes a show like Star Trek a couple of years to find its niche and actually be the Star Trek show that it's going to be. My feeling with Discovery, while I have complaints, was it was the best launch of a Star Trek show we've ever seen.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished the first 2 episodes.
Oh, they're not putting it all out at once?
No, they're releasing episodes every week.
I thought they were doing it so bingers could binge.
No, they if you live in not here in the United States or North America, they are. Like Netflix, I think it's all out to be binged. But here you have to wait every week for them to drop new episodes.
That is obscene.
It is a little obscene, but hey, whatever. It's the first 2 episodes were good.
That's good.
It's going to be a different show.
I mean, Star Trek has had a long time to learn from mistakes, and they had the JJ verse.
Fucking JJ verse.
So,
I will say this though, it got me playing the MMO again.
Did it?
Yeah, dude, I've been plowing through that game.
Nice.
That's all I've been doing. MMOing. My buddy Bob, he started playing it, and I was like, "What are you doing playing Star Trek?" No. And so you have those friends that all they do is play video games.
Yeah.
And then you're like, "Hey, let me tag on. I'll play this game with you," and they're so much better than you.
Oh yeah.
That's my friends Bob and Joe.
Okay.
So every time we play a game, they've been playing it for like a month or 2, and they're so much better than me. But Star Trek Online, I was like, "Oh, you're level 2? All right, let's go."
I'm level 964.
I'm level 34. Let's go.
I'll save you.
I got you, little buddy. Just come under my wing, and we're going to plow through these bullshit levels together.
Nice.
And that's what we did.
So you carried him.
I did. I carried him.
That's
well, no, what's fucked up is I didn't realize this because I don't know shit about MMOs, and up until now, I've never played with somebody else on an MMO. But when you go in to fight something, and you're like really high level, the game matches at that level.
Mm-hmm.
Not the level of little guy. So he's getting all the XP for my hard work.
Not all MMOs do that, though.
Well, they should, because it's fun.
So, like, back in the day with World of Warcraft, you would go through instances, and it was kind of like a dungeon, is the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
And you might have one of your friends that's capped out, or somebody jump on one of their capped characters, run you through it on one of your low-level characters, so you'd get all the experience and all the gear.
Right.
So they'd just run through, boom, 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 blow everything up, and there you go, buddy. And it would take them a half a second.
Right.
Because they're God mode, and you're...
And we can do that. It just involves him doing stuff, and it's very weird. I don't understand technology. You know this.
It sounds like they were smart with it.
A little bit. Well, and what I like about Star Trek Online is, like, you had dungeons. They have episodes.
Okay.
So you've got, the free flow, and I can just go through and do shit in space and whatever I want. And then you have episodes, which are broken up into 6 to 12 chapters. Or missions, if you will. Yeah. Yeah, right now. Yeah. I got a badass little ship. Good to go.
Is that what you've been playing then?
Yeah.
Because you were video gaming before you...
Like, hardcore video game. Like, I got home and put on STO, and that's it.
Woo!
I downloaded Titanfall 2.
How is it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't understand that game.
I downloaded it.
It's so fast.
Is it?
It's really fast. I don't understand what happened. I die a lot. I die a lot in that game.
Sounds like me and Destiny.
Yeah, what do you think of Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, so this week was crazy. Monday, I lost my job.
Yeah, you did. Like a boss.
It was awesome. And I was so stoked for it.
Like, I didn't see you get fired, but I pictured you, I picture you skipping from the office to your car.
I basically did. So they were like, I think it's time to part ways. And to give you guys a background, somebody lied and said I was going to steal all of the employees and take them to entertain the geeky. With all this money that we're making.
The whole $80 a month,
So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. I'm happy about this. You knew that
I know.
I wanted to be out of there for a while.
I know.
And
before I started there.
Yeah, so I happily go. I had this is how bad I wanted out of there. I had a phone charger and a bowl. Okay. That was it. I was already checked out. So I get my bowl and my phone charger.
By bowl though, we have to say this. It was a soup bowl. It wasn't a weed bowl.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct.
It was for microwaving food in.
Normally Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, normally Chef, but dude, I love Chef Boyardee. So I get that. I go home and I call my mom. I call my dad. I call Tara, and my dad has the normal.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's exactly it. He's like, "What are you gonna do?" I was like, "I'm gonna be happy."
Dad, I'm gonna be happy.
And he's like, "But money," and I was like, "Dad, there's so much money in this world. I'll get money somewhere else."
It literally grows on trees.
Yeah. So now I get to make arcades all the time, and I'm doing this drop shipping thing that's magical.
Magical?
And then I get to do this more.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't notice, episodes got descriptions this week.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, hey, look at that. It's like we're actually a show again.
Yeah. So, episodes are getting real descriptions.
And you almost dropped them all on time.
Almost. That was, that was my bad.
Almost.
Part of it, too, we ran out of space.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Well,
let's not talk about our actual mismanagement of company resources.
Well, no. Here, we have been making episodes a little bit longer, which is okay. We've accommodated for that with the amount of space that we have. But then Nerd News has been running over too, and that's what kicked our butt. And now that Nerd News is its own thing and has its own space, we're not going to have to worry about that anymore, and that's really cool.
No, it is. It is really cool.
And it's exciting to see what Jason's going to be able to do with that beast.
Hey, why don't you tell these wonderful listeners about the most amazing place on Earth?
So, guys, if you don't already know where dreams come true, let me direct you to the right place. If you go to slugfestgames.com/ETG, you can learn more about super sick games like the Red Dragon Inn, Battle for Greyport, High Noon Saloon, and Fishing for Terrorists. These guys are dedicated to making quality games and giving you quality swag, so you can also check out their swag while you're there. Again, that's slugfestgames.com/ETG.
So, what else you do this week, Chris?
I did a lot of computer work, man.
This is going to be a very Chris-centric episode.
Yeah, sorry.
Why?
Yeah, I guess I'm not. Sorry. I sat down and did a lot of computer work. That was a big portion of my week. I hung out with my kids. I got to actually enjoy being a parent a little bit. That was magical. I got to go see people.
Who'd you see?
So I got to go see my mom today. And my mom lives about an hour away. And today, normally Sundays are a day that I don't really get to go do.
You don't
much.
do shit on Sundays.
I spend a little bit of time with my family, then I go to my mom's. Or I don't normally get to go to my mom's. So I went to my mom's today. I'll probably go to my mom's early next week.
Mama's boy.
No, it's to do food and stuff. I left there with 24 random sodas. Yeah. Wrap your head around that.
Okay.
So they had a bonfire a couple of weeks ago, and they bought tons of soda for it. It didn't all get drank.
It normally doesn't.
So they were like, hey, we don't need all this. And they were like, do you need all this? I was like, fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah, I don't have a job.
Yeah, so I fucking took all that stuff.
I'm unemployed.
Oh, dude, I went grocery shopping a couple of times.
Yeah?
Normally, okay, so if I'm lucky, I'll get one solid day of grocery shopping in. It's generally on Thursdays.
That's our Thursday.
Yeah. It's hey, go grocery shopping. If we have a meeting or something, we'll do our meeting. I meet up. I go get Christopher from school, and then I meet up with Jason.
Yeah.
But dude,
notice there's no masturbation there.
No, I don't have time on Thursdays.
Not on Thursdays. Thursdays are busy days for being a day
It
off.
is. And then I started editing down Geeks Go episode 1.
Yeah, we still gotta do the voiceover work for that.
We got a lot to do on that.
Yeah,
so Thursday we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that's it's been a busy week. This has been a boring episode for you guys. You guys just get to hear about the behind the scenes stuff.
Not even behind the scenes, just your personal life.
I'm a real person.
Like we come to entertain the geeky, and we're like, oh, we're gonna talk about comics and shit like that. And here's our episode. So Chris got fucking fired.
It's pretty funny though.
and he's okay with it.
My uncle, we talked about this a little bit last week. My uncle lives up the street.
Yes.
He's a nurse, so he works 3 days a week.
Lucky bastard.
He's got a sweet gig. And so there's 4 days a week that he's off.
You're right.
So we fucking hang out all the time.
And you eat chili mac while
we eat chili mac while we're drinking. Dude, last night, he was supposed to go to this bonfire. It got canceled. So I'm like, maybe I'll have a bonfire at my house. And then I was like, oh shit, I don't have any wood.
Right.
So no bonfire, but he's like, dude, we should probably drink beer anyway. So
I like the fact that the bonfire is just an excuse to drink beer, and then you find out you don't need the bonfire.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we wanted to mix it up.
Okay.
Instead of just sitting on the front porch drinking beer, we were gonna, sit around a fire and drink beer.
Well, you had a barbecue pit.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna get that trashy. So then it turns into it's probably 11 o'clock. It's not even that late.
Right.
11:30, and he's like, dude, I'm kind of hungry. I might go get some food at my house. And I was like, hey, I bought everything for Chili Mac.
Did you get the tamales in Chile yet?
Oh no, I didn't. I tried to find the tamales while I was there. They didn't have them.
What?
Yeah. So I'll find those this week and buy them.
I'll tell you what happened to me this week.
What?
I went to fucking Sunday. Yeah. After I left, it was fast and everything. Well, I stopped at McDonald's to get food, on the way home. I pulled up, I'm like, hey, can I get a number 4 and a number 2? Mm-hmm. And they're like, we don't have any fries. And I went, you mean you don't have any fries ready? They're like, no, we are completely out of fries.
Did you say this is fucking McDonald's?
I said, how the fuck are you out of fries? I get your ice cream machine always being fucking broke at 10 o'clock at night. That makes sense to me. You're cleaning it. But how the fuck do you run out of fries?
You're like, go get Ronald McDonald.
I was like, my first response to him was, okay, so why don't you go to one of the other McDonald's and pick up a bag of fucking fries so you can make me some fries?
Some of them are franchises.
And you know what they told me? I shit you not. They said, well, sir, you can go down to the other McDonald's. I'm sure they have fries for you.
Oh, wow.
I was like, you motherfucker.
I'm never coming back here.
You know which one it was? It's that one up there by your house by the gas station there, by the BP.
Yeah, no, that one, so that's a privately owned McDonald's. And they're in the process of building a new McDonald's to go to.
That's why they're out of fries.
They just don't give a shit. They're like, this building's going to be abandoned soon, like the BP next to us. That BP was sad, too. So that BP got built.
Yeah.
And then a couple years later, they're
Gone.
like, deuces. But it was the same story with the Starbucks up there. So they build this beautiful Starbucks.
Yeah, but now that's Tony's Donuts.
It is, and it's better that way. But they build this beautiful Starbucks. Actually, one of my ex-girlfriends worked there, and she loved it. And then she went to the Air Force.
Yeah.
And it was like random. One day she's like, hey, I'm going to be leaving in 2 weeks for the Air Force. And they're like, that's cool. Do you want to finish out your 2 weeks? And she's like, no, not really. And they're like, all right, well, we've loved having you.
Yeah, no, I worked for Starbucks for exactly 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours I worked for Starbucks. I was so happy to quit that job.
Cody Tubbs worked for him and loved it.
Well, he seems like that kind of guy. I can only take so much douchebaggery in my life.
I get it.
And having an argument over a pitch versus a smedge was enough for me to go fuck yourself.
I'm done with your coffee nonsense.
I was done, and I was in that Olivet area.
Ugh.
So I was dealing with them rich bitches.
It was uppity.
I was gonna fuck someone up.
So I guess we're gonna close it off there. Don't be a rich bitch. I'm kidding. If you guys are rich, more power to you. If you're poor, we love you.
Hey, if you're rich, that means you just got a little more to spare when you give us our mic fund.
Oh God. Guys, I want you to go visit our friends at cloud9comicsandmore.com. Paul Gubney is the owner and operator, and he actually employs Jason O'Toole, our Nerd News host. But they're awesome. Always buying, never disappointing. So if you have some stuff in your collection and you're like, hey, it's time to unload, or I'm moving, or something like that, give Paul a call at 314-691-2864.
And guys, if you're just looking to fill holes in your collection, go to cloud9comicsandmore.com. Check out their inventory. They have amazing things.
If you're looking for something CGC graded, like we'll say you want an Amazing Spider-Man 700 and you want it graded at a 9.8, Paul's probably got it. If you're looking for a Buddy Christ plush doll, they've got it.
You looking for a Star Wars movie poster?
A 1977 original?
I need to see if I can find my Jaws movie poster from Paul.
Oh, you should. You need to give him a call.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, go to cloud9comicsandmore.com for that. If you haven't already, go to entertainthegeeky.com. Still under construction. You gotta forgive me. I'm not a web designer. I'm just a dude.
Well, you can be now.
Yeah.
You have the time to learn the skill.
Yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, I guess that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So go to entertainthegeeky.com. You can follow us on all of our social media there: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you haven't already, add us on Snapchat. Roger is super inactive.
Because I had to reset my phone and I haven't had a chance to download everything. I don't have it. I lost all my fucking contacts. I had to wait for you to call me to get your phone number.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look, that's my contact list right now.
That's
Look at
sad.
That. Look at that. Yeah.
Wow. I'm still Chris Sexy in your phone though, so that's
you are, because as soon as you called me, I was like, "That's Chris Sexy."
Good. That's all I can ask for. Guys, give us some love. We want to hear what you have to say about this episode.
Chris really needs it.
Yeah, I'm so depressed right now.
I had to take all the knives away.
Oh,
it was a thing.
Oh yeah. Everything pointy in my house was removed. He didn't take the forks though.
Not because of suicide, just because I walked in on him like stabbing at himself, going, "I feel pain. That's all I feel."
Oh God.
Oh God, you little emo fuck with your hair.
That didn't even happen.
It happened, guys.
Yeah. Guys, as always, stay geeky.